it should be easy for you to enjoy your property investment in Spain. Count with 10 to 14% extra costs. There are no title insurances in Spain like they exist in other countries. So your insurance will be the proper work of your lawyer. There are no restrictions on buying a property in Spain for anybody. Every foreign person or foreign entity can buy a property in Spain. It doesn't matter where this person or entity is resident. There are no obligations on residency in Spain. Nevertheless, be it a physical person or an entity, it will need a non-resident identification number. The main stages in the buying process are first a private purchase contract, which is already binding. In principle, prior to the private purchase contract, there should be a due diligence done on the property, a legal title, that there are no debts, that the building is legal. As the private purchase contract normally will contain a clause that you will lose your deposit if you do not proceed. Therefore, a proper due diligence should be done prior to signing any private purchase contract. This private purchase contract will have a time stipulated which will end with the signing of a notarial purchase deed. Then the final step is to register the new owner in the land registry. As a general, we can say that the completion costs on the purchase of a property can be between 10 to 13–14%. It will depend on the sort of property you purchase, because if you buy a second-hand home, you will have to pay transfer tax, which depending on the region can be something between 6 to 10%. Currently, for example, in Andalusia, it is 7%. But if you buy from a developer a brand new home, you will have to pay 10% VAT plus 1 to 1.5% stamp duty, again depending on the region in which you are purchasing. Apart from that, you will have to face notary fees, legal fees for your lawyer, which normally are around 1%, and the land registration fees. So in total, depending on the class of property you purchase, count with 10 to 14% extra costs. The notary in Spain is a public official who in principle supervises the transaction by confirming that the appearing parties have the right to sell and to buy. But the notary in Spain, as different to other countries, does not get into negotiations of the purchase contract. Therefore, the lawyers in Spain will negotiate the contracts and will do all preparatory work until the signing of the title deed at the public notary. Due diligence is, of course, very important in order to verify that there are no debts registered over a property, that the property has a clean title, that the property is in compliance with the building regulations of the town hall or region in which the property is located. And a due diligence is very important because there are no title insurances in Spain like they exist in other countries. So your insurance will be the proper work of your lawyer. The big difference between completion in Spain and in the UK is that you don't need for a completion in the UK a public notary. Completion is done between the lawyers directly. Also, it's done via exchange of contracts, whereby we exchange the property via a notarial title deed. So the role of the public notary in Spain is very important in the completion. It does not exist in the UK. There is again a big difference because actually the role of the public notary in Germany is much stronger than in Spain. Because in Germany, the notary will set up the purchase contract and follow the whole procedure and also do the due diligence. Whereby in Spain, it's a lawyer who prepares the purchase contract and who does the due diligence, and the notary just supervises specific items. So the role of the notary in Germany in property purchase is much, much stronger than in Spain. A safe purchase in Spain starts by starting with a good real estate agency. Make sure that you're dealing with a proper registered real estate agency who is experienced in the field. Second of all, it is very important that you take the services of a lawyer with experiences in completions who will be able to make a proper due diligence on the full property. And of course, also on issues like money laundering regulations. If you have a good real estate agent and a good lawyer, it should be easy for you to enjoy your property investment in Spain.